ain't nobody looking at him. I rolled my eyes. Yeah, she probably wasn't. Justine liked them black as night as a rule, so this Luke Freeman wasn't on her radar. He was definitely on mine, though. Since I was already in my text messages, I finally looked at the one from Leon. Don't make me come collect you. Leon, you don't have those privileges anymore, remember? When I put my phone down, I looked up to find eyes on me. Luke's. He didn't waver either, holding my gaze until I looked away, returning my attention to my plate. Empty. Damn. You want a slice of pound cake or something? Doris asked, coming back to me with the dessert already sliced and in her hand. A nice, thick slice of the sweet potato pound cake I loved so much. I'd had Justine mail them to me before. Oh, I really shouldn't, I said, even as I reached for the plate in acceptance. I thanked her for the cake, greedily picking up the accompanying fork before I'd even put the plate on the counter. You can go ahead and bring my check, too. Doris grinned. Luke already took care of you. My eyebrows shot up, and I looked to Luke, who was out of his seat now, heading in my direction. Already, Doris was gone, off pretending to mind her own business, as Luke slid onto the seat beside me, situating his own slice of cake and cup of coffee in front of him. Is this what's hot in Sugar Valley? I asked, putting my fork down. Instead of buying a woman a drink, you buy a plate of smothered pork chops. Not that I'm complaining. I'm glad to hear that, he said, in a velvet deep voice smooth as butter. I hoped it would be taken as a kind gesture, and not just me trying to get between your legs. I blinked. Wow, so you're not trying to get between my legs? I'm a little disappointed. Your disappointment would be premature. Uh-huh, I nodded. Anyway, I want to hear your reasoning for the kind gesture. Since it's not about getting in my panties, then. He met my gaze again, hesitating before he spoke. I need to ask something of you. My eyes narrowed. You're fine and all, but I don't know you, bruh. Right. He chuckled. I saw you poking around at Honey Branch, then saw you here, and I assumed you're Evangeline James, right? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Who wants to know? Luke offered his hand, waiting for me to accept. Luke Freeman. Before it went into disrepair, before the liens and all of that, my family, my grandmother, owned Honey Branch. Oh, that's who wanted to know. I accepted the firm grasp of his hand and nodded. Good to meet you. It seems like your grandmother was a real gem for this community, as was the winery back in its heyday. Yes, she was quite a woman, Luke agreed, which actually brings me around to that question. My eyebrow lifted, and so did my fork. I could smell that damn pound cake, and I needed it. Okay, I'm listening. I want to buy the winery back from you. I choked. Not a full-blown choke, but enough to have my eyes watering and get a good little cough going on. Excuse me? I asked, once I'd gotten my throat clear. You want... what? I want to buy the winery back from you, he repeated. At the time of the auction and all that, I wasn't in a place financially to be able to take it all myself. Now, I am, and I'm hoping to appeal to any type of sentimentality you may have and ask you to sell it to me. I'm willing to make it as easy as possible. Whatever bank you used for the mortgage, we can... I didn't. There's no mortgage, I corrected him, shaking my head. I bought it. Like, outright. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in selling. I'm sorry. Luke's thick brows were raised, either at the news that I owned it outright or at my refusal to sell. I wasn't sure.